Man, what type of shit is that?
I mean, it's been a lot.
Okay, government.
People on Cancun.
Bro, look, you talk about okay, government. You know they already on your phone, right?
He don't get it. There's nothing he can do about it.
I hate how that pop up though.
I just hate it, bro. And it ain't Siri, so it's like, what's she doing? But whatever.
I ain't sure.
Bro, you in Siri DMs?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think other electronics, you feel me, had a voice on here besides. Like, I thought I was just Siri type shit. You feel me? Like on some.
It's some type of update.
He in Siri DMs. That's all that is.
All right.
He's crazy.
Welcome to Any Given Sundays. We are back. We are back with another one. I got my dogs with me. Got my boys with me. Round two. Playoffs. We feeling good. How we feeling about the playoffs so far?
I mean, it's scary.
I mean, I'm gonna miss it when it's gone, so I don't want to complain too much. That's bad.
I know what you heard about. We gotta make an apology.
I don't know, man. It's just it's been real interesting, man. You feel me? I don't know how I feel about, you feel me, Brian getting down the first round. You feel me? Definitely kind of not seeing a GOAT, you feel me, later on in the rounds. But, you know, it is what it is, man. You know? We keep on pushing. We keep on going. And it's like familiarity, man. That's all I kind of RIP to that, I guess, but whatever. Well, because you got Kevin Durant.
You need parity in the league, man. You need parity. That's what brings more fans in.
Competition.
Mm-hmm. But before we get started, before we get into that, like and subscribe. If you have not already subscribed, please subscribe, like, comment. We are currently at 1,500 subscribers on our way to 2K. On the road to 2K.
Come on, guys. Like, what are you doing?
Just keep doing the same thing, y'all.
I don't know how you do it, K. Hold on.
Please.
Wait, what that mean?
Well, wait,
what you doing? But I don't think it's hidden.
I thought you was like trying to make a shadow puppet or something. A dog or something.
I got many skills.
He said
that ain't one of them.
That ain't one of them.
Get us started.
All right, fellas. First, a lot has happened. Since we last spoke, it's been a week. So much has gone down. So I think, first of all, we need to pay our respects to the teams that are no longer with us in the playoff round. Starting off the sermon, I'd like to give Brody and that man B-Bill a very appropriate congratulations on their success to get into the playoffs. I wish them well in the summer as they try and recuperate and recover. And
was that a bar?
I don't know after that, because I don't even know if they're gonna be together next year. It's very hard to determine what's going.
We definitely don't.
Going down in DC, going forward.
Chocolate City.
Jim, I know Brody is also a family member of yours, so I don't know if you had something you wanted to say. Congregation.
Clearly.
Family. Oh, really? Family
Russ is clearly dressed for the occasion. So
family doing well, man. I don't want to talk too much about it. I just want to make sure everybody know how it's coming. Shout out, Brody.
Next off, I wanted to give a farewell to the green. I don't think we can call them midgets no more. The shorties, the green shorties out there in Boston.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, what's so wrong with this one?
Like,
Jaylen Brown,
the shorties.
Recovery on his wrist.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Jason Tatum, a year to continue to realize that you are Jason Tatum and not Kobe Bryant. Continue to reflect. wishing Brad Stevens well in his new role, something that just happened. We're gonna touch on that in a second. And as well as to Danny Ainge, I hope he off to greener pastures, pun intended. And that he sees
You acting up today.
the light at the end of the tunnel. Now moving along to NYC.
Well, you can give some farewell speeches. I tell you that, man.
New York
Give them
Knicks.
flowers. Give them flowers. Give them their flowers.
Gotta give their flowers. Shout out to Julius Randle, most improved player of the year. On my
Shout out New York.
a fraudulent second all team NBA.
They thought they run New York.
But nonetheless,
But that came out already.
regular season deserving. Shout out to that boy D Rose. Get you your flowers, baby.
Best player on that team.
You're gonna retire. But
What we getting disrespectful for?
I ain't getting disrespectful. He was the best.
D Rose,
Probably second
I
best player in
just
the series.
heard something about retiring. I just
No,
Please don't. Please don't.
You gotta chill.
About 4 years down the line. League don't be nice to people in their old age.
That's all the teams in the East, right?
Is it? We missing somebody? The Heat. I'm so sorry. South Beach. Y'all already home. My fault.
That was a minute ago.
Y'all vacationing at home. That's
They never came to the playoffs, brother.
I was gonna say it's on the bubble.
quick exit. You know what I'm saying? Pat Riley, keep getting your tan, baby. Jimmy, make sure you get your teeth fixed. Keep your hair straight. Love you, baby. I think that's it. I think that's it for the East. Now, off to the West.
Shout out East.
I have to first start off by you gotta come with the big dog first. King James, in the myth, the legend, the GOAT.
Los Angeles.
Greatest I've ever seen. Can't say he's better than Mike, but greatest I've ever seen. First playoff, first round exit in his illustrious career. You know, wonderful father, businessman, philanthropist. I gotta do my Stephen A right now. I gotta get a man's flowers.
Space Jam 2 dropping coming soon.
When is that dropping?
I think close to my birthday.
I got
Mid-July, I'm
HBO.
guessing.
I got HBO Max just for that movie.
I hope not.
Had for 6 months now.
That movie gonna be a strong 5.5, maybe 6. But moving along, AD, go into the hyperbolic time chamber, get yourself right.
Yeah.
You need some
I got a few
sensu
sensu
while
beans
you
for
at
you,
it.
my boy. I got a few sensu beans for you. You definitely
Keep them ready, because you're gonna many times you be going down Nick Dak.
Yeah. Find a good doctor, chap. Out of all that money.
And to everybody else on the Lakers, I don't know if I'm gonna see you ever again. So love you. Hope you get better soon. Hope.
It's true what goes around. Come back.
Next team.
Next. Going with another one. Big Dame Dollar. Big shout out to you going out head to head with Yoke. Gave us a really special series. By the way, I did predict it was gonna be in 6. I just want my flowers.
You said Denver was gonna win in 6?
I said Denver in 6. I said somebody gonna figure each other out and it's gonna go faster than you thought.
Respect.
Might have been the only series I got right, but hey, yeah, take it where you get them.
No, that's not true.
Shout out to Dane. CJ, I don't know if you long for this world in Portland. You might be soon following your man Terry Stott. Shout out to you. Had a nice 9-year run with the Blazers.
They was there for 9 years.
They was relevant for the years, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where he's gonna go. Shout out to him for, nice run. And again, shout out to Dame, CJ. Nurk? I don't know. Norm? We move on.
Next team.
Who else I got? Oh, Dallas. My bad.
Last team.
Most dramatic team. Weirdest series I've ever seen in my life. Weirdest series I've ever seen in my life. Made me have to apologize to the Clippers, which will soon have to be done as we talk. Yep. Gotta apologize. Put the nail in the coffin and them niggas rose up like the Undertaker.
Rolls up out the first round?
Nigga, they was down 0-2 going to Dallas.
Continue, please continue. Please,
man, look.
Please continue.
Luka.
Reg ain't feeling that shit.
No, he not. Luka, keep doing what you're doing. Superstar. KP, I don't know if you want to get out of there. I don't know if they want you out of there, but get out of there.
I heard the reports, shit.
Because y'all ain't meant for each other. I tell you that right now. I don't know if it's them. I don't know if it's both of y'all, but y'all ain't meant for each other. So y'all don't do y'all thing.
It's definitely KP.
Thank you for showing up. Josh Richardson, thank you.
He say he's like a co-star, shit.
And Boban, thank you for always staying ready, my man.
And you got the Memphis Grizzlies.
And Memphis, shout out to you, Josh. Showed up. Jonas Valanciunas continue to be underrated as a center, doing your job, doing all the dirty work, being the Lithuanian Bell. I don't know if I got that nickname on camera, but
that did not stick. I'm here to
I was gonna say, I don't know if it's
too many syllables. I know. I'm working on it. We're gonna come up with
now it's long as hell.
too many syllables. And then Jaren Jackson, thank you for trying. He wasn't really there, but you was there. I appreciate you. Justice Winslow putting the APB out for you. Forgot you was on the team.
He's in Miami.
I forgot he was in the league.
No need for APB. He's still in Miami.
I was gonna say, that's it. Yeah, he's still in Miami.
I got you.
He's still playing. He's still playing backup point guard in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
That was so buffoonish. Oh my god, bro.
Buffoon.
All right.
I think we hit everybody. I think we hit all the teams. Before we talk about these next series, going back to a few of the administrative changes that have been going on since we've been gone. I guess let's start with Boston, because that's two people.
Boston
Positions moving around. Brad Stevens, head coach, left his position, is now the president of basketball operations, I believe. Danny Ainge, who was the former president of basketball operations, has also resigned, but is no longer with the organization, is now a free agent. Rumors is in Utah. However, that is decided. I know we talked about this via text, but
We get text.
I mean, what's your thoughts? Because there's a lot.
I could be quick. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
And a very disappointing season for Boston as a whole.
I could be quick.
You got a leak?
I don't know if y'all remember, but it was like, I don't want to say around the time he first got hired, but I want to say it was like a year or two ago when people were saying like they don't know how he do with the stars. They feel like he's better with like supporting role players, like helping them elevate rather than like the main key guys.
Brad, right?
Yeah, Brad Stevens. How they say he was just basically better with like they don't know how he do better with if he's better with the stars rather than the role players.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of with me going with him going to this is ugly. I mean, he making decisions on the team, he hiring players, he deciding who comes in, who goes. So for me, I'm just in the mindset of I don't know how well, like, I'm not gonna say he's gonna fail in the role because he's been a successful coach. I'm not gonna say he's gonna fail, but for me, it's just like I can't see that same situation changing with him knowing stars. Like I don't necessarily know stars that's gonna come to Boston for him, play for him. I don't know like who they got way. Like they could just build on the young guys and I guess keep building through the draft. But is he gonna pull the trigger on the trades? With getting rid of some of these pieces. I don't know. I can't say that for certain. Like we're
gonna find out real soon. They're gonna be up out of there. First trade.
Yeah, are they? Is he confrontational?
Hey, look.
You don't gotta be confrontational to remove them.
No.
You don't
gotta say a word.
No. Yeah.
You don't gotta see him.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no. You definitely right about that. Remove them. You definitely right about that. I ain't hear that part yet. Yeah. Well, we gonna see, bro. I just can't see him on some oh, we gonna do this and this gonna get us to the finals. I don't know if I see that. I kind of see him just going along flow, making some moves. They come his way, and then going from there. But if he make a splash, But I don't see too many splashes.
I would like to see how this plays out because first and foremost, this is white privilege. I don't know if anybody knows that. No black man is losing his job as a head coach and becoming the president of the basketball operations for a franchise or $1 billion.
Guys lost after winning the award of coaching of the year.
And never get the job again. But you know, stuff is it's okay. The world that we live in.
Black privilege at its finest.
Besides that, it's been white privilege. The reason why I want to see how it plays out is because Brad Stevens got to pick the coach, which is kind of, it really don't make sense to me because who is he going to pick that he thinks is going to be a better coach than he was?
Another nice guy.
It's just, I don't know. I wouldn't have gave him that type of job. Or I don't know. I definitely wouldn't have gave him the president of basketball operations. Maybe Kevin. They said, well, you know, the analysts be speaking and they said like they wanted to keep his mind like with their franchise because he has a great basketball mind. So they don't want to lose that. But they say he lost the locker room. But my thing is, once again, if you lost the locker room, why are you the president of basketball?
What the hell? Like, they're not going to want to listen to that shit still.
I didn't get it.
If you're the president, you don't got to talk to them, really. You just put people in the room.
Hey, look, man,
I think that's still on some. So say if he bring a play and the team don't fuck with him like that, they gonna automatically, the guy that what the fuck, we don't fuck with Brad Stevens and he brought him in here, so we automatically don't fuck with him. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
It'll be interesting to see how everything go down. Picking the coach, whether or not, like you were saying, Leak, his style of leadership / decision making. Like, is he gonna be like the authoritative guy? Because I can't really see that either.
And it was crazy when me saying that though. I ain't even saying like I don't think they could go find the playoffs because I feel like they got two studs.
They
like
too
Jaylen
talented.
Brown, Jason Tatum. You feel me? They got some talent over there, but it's just
there's a lot of talent.
They got it is some talent. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. Do I think they would have lost to Jaylen Brown? I'm not sure. But wait, no. Do I? Am I tweaking?
They was losing in 5 regardless.
No, he might love.
What they had? No, I'm saying they
was losing in 5. They should have.
I'm saying then they
should have got swept. Brooklyn gave them that game. They went.
They played the Nets though.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying then he go down when they had a chance to like move up in the standings.
They weren't gonna move. They was trash with him.
All right. You got me.
Yeah, they were dysfunctional start to finish.
You got me.
He was hooping though, but you know, they won winning.
They was hooping as him and Jason Tatum from about basically halfway through the season. They was both hooping individually.
Mm-hmm.
Team, they was dysfunctional. Like they just weren't.
That's real.
They weren't good. We can say it. They weren't that good.
No, they weren't playing well at all.
Kemba Walker, not Kemba Walker anymore. Marcus Smart, not the best.
I'm shocked I ain't give him his eulogy. Man, I should have put, man. Lord.
They thought bringing in Tristan Thompson was going to be their 5. They moved Tice for Mo Wagner. It was a lot of questionable decisions made on that roster.
I heard a funny rumor about why they moved Tice.
What's the reason?
I heard on I think it was the Bill Simmons podcast. Bro said it was like Danny Ainge traded Tice because he wanted Brad Stevens to stop playing him in crunch time. So he traded him.
Makes sense to me, sure.
Let me tell you.
Bro playing him too much. You got too much faith in him.
No, that makes sense because Tice shouldn't have been in the rotation. But that's what I'm saying.
He's not.
Don't be disrespectful.
He's now a Chicago Bull.
He's a Bull now.
No.
He's now a Chicago Bull. Thank you, Brad Stevens.
Whatever. We don't got to talk about the Bulls.
You saying he shouldn't be in the closing lineup?
He shouldn't be in no closing lineup on the championship roster.
Yeah, probably not.
You saying the Bulls? You saying the Bulls don't got a championship roster? Nah, come on.
Hell no.
Not close, cuz.
We trying to make the playoffs.
We can hit on the next. We can hit on the next team, man. Boston got a lot to do this summer. We gonna get back to them.
Portland. Next team. I want to hit. They just not traded, but they just got rid of their coach. Terry Stotts, as I mentioned in the eulogy, is out of here.
In the words of our friend Jordan, and you guys cousin, and all of our guys' homies. I called it. Don't I?
What did you call?
He called.
They lose to Denver. That's when I grabbed the TNT and I said they're gonna have to blow that shit up.
But is that you calling it?
Did they
have to blow it up?
Did they blow it up?
No,
I not on the verge of blowing this up.
CJ ain't blown up until CJ up out of there.
I'm taking the over on CJ getting up out of town. I'm telling y'all, somebody
they gonna trade him for
DeMar.
Deno.
No, that's not gonna make them better. So why would you do
They need size. That's why I said DeMar.
They need something else. I don't know.
Hey,
Something else. I
don't
You
even
can't
know.
play 3 guards that's under 6'3" and under.
Nah, that's true though. But
guard lineup.
you
6'3".
can't have 3 guards and only one of them really explosive. Like only Dane can get you 30, and you be like, yeah, he gonna get you 30. Like CJ, if he gets you 30, it's gonna be a hot game. And
Norman Powell, for real.
My boy Powell. Like, nah. So they need another. You know what I'm saying? Nah. So they need another. You know, I don't want to say a bucket, but like at least a spark plug. Shit.
They need some defense.
Somebody come in, give you a quick 15. Or
Hey, the real
like
they got the guys to give them a quick 15.
They got Robert Cove.
Come on, man.
The fuck is you talking about? I thought we was being serious.
Somebody told me Robert Covington was a lock when he was on Houston.
Man, look, that was a few years ago, and that was with
last season in the bubble.
That was with
that's a little bit of a stretch.
That was with a different superstar, man. That was with a different superstar. Shit.
All right.
Yeah.
Robert Covington plays good help side defense. He can make an open shot.
He been rebounding a little bit too.
He did the best job on Jokic, if you're being honest.
No, he didn't.
Who did a better job?
No, he didn't.
Nurk just
couldn't even stay on the court.
Fuck out of here. He was getting nervous in foul.
He averaged 6 fouls a game.
I know.
He was booking.
That's not
Nurk.
That's not doing it.
He was booking Nurk.
When Nurk was on the floor, they outscored Denver.
What that mean, though?
What that mean?
It means when you on the floor, you're doing a good job. When he was off the floor, they had no option. That's why they all.
But because of him, you can't be on the floor though. Like he literally taking you off the floor.
That boy Yoke.
They told him man every game, every time he fouled out, you can't do that right there. You just can't foul right there. Every game, it was never like I don't think that was a foul. It was just like a stupid foul.
Nah, yeah, he had about 2
smart, man.
every game. You gotta hold them.
He was getting frustrated. They was on the same team, and he got traded. So you feel me? That's just
Hey, look, bro, sometimes do better than
You
you.
gotta let that go though.
Sometimes too. No cap. Because the Joker is the truth. I wasn't playing better.
You were studying real hard. You got your smooth 85, but bro next to you get 95s, no easy.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
Nothing you can do about it, bro.
He's going with
that's just bro. Studying all day, and then you going to class, taking this test, struggling, and this dude get up 10 minutes later, no study, 90.
Easy.
Bitch ass nigga.
Easy money.
Bitch ass nigga.
He like that.
Sometimes they better than you, man. Sometimes they just like, yeah, I'm just not better than him. But he do need to cut down them dumb fouls, because if he would have, they might have had a better chance. Because that's really what it was.
Did you hear what he said about a contract extension?
Yes, I did. If it's the right situation.
He said if it's the right situation, he'll be back.
Which means what Leak said.
Nurkic.
Which means what Leak said. Number one, he ain't got the pull to say that, but it's fine. Because at the end of the day, I think League might be right in terms. There's gonna be I think it's gonna be some change in pieces. The Dame don't sound like he happy. I understand. Because other than the year that you went to the conference final, which appears now to be an aberration. Fluke. Yeah. In common terms.
Mm-hmm. But like how playoff Fleet said, you're not gonna get too much back from them guys. So you trying to be worse
You
than
can get
what
something
you
for
were.
CJ.
What you getting? Tell me something
Why
that's
you keep
better.
saying that? I don't understand why you keep saying you get
Tell me
something.
anything that's better.
You can get somebody
Zach Levine? I don't know what you're talking about.
You can't
DeMar
get
DeRozan caliber. You can't get nobody
Yeah,
young.
exactly.
You trade another veteran borderline all-star caliber. Like that's what you're gonna
Where's
get.
DeMar DeRozan getting you?
No, I'm saying
First
that
round exit.
DeMar by himself ain't gonna do it. But I'm saying that would be him. DeMar being on that team would be better than CJ
Nothing.
on that team. Simply because
Nah.
bro 6.
But Dame
CJ 6'2".
trying to go to the second round also.
How am I gonna get to the second round?
Then they probably
You putting DeMar DeRozan in the
run
same
that back. I don't know why they brought back
in.
Ennis Canner and they thought that was gonna ride.
Let me tell you.
What's
They
wrong with
need-
you?
Play break.
You about
They
to
need
bring
a lot.
DeMar DeRozan. You got to put DeMar DeRozan in the same conference with LeBron James again? Come on, man.
He ain't the number
You
one.
gonna
no
put-
more.
But you already heard what he said. Whenever he play LeBron James, if we have LeBron James.
He got
we
Dame
too.
with him. He got
They won't even make it.
Nah.
Let me tell you something. If they bring DeMar DeRozan on this team next year, and that's the only switch.
I didn't say the only switch.
1, 2, 3, Cancun. I got you, Jim.
Ah,
It's gonna be a quick season.
And Dame gonna peace out after that one, folks. Because y'all not getting it. They're not getting it.
We can talk about this more in the offseason. They're an interesting team going into the offseason.
Yes, another interesting thing. Yes.
What are they? It's a whole.
They don't have to settle for a whole lot because they don't have a lot of trade.
No. They do
Is that
need
a
to
burp?
blow it up.
Yeah.
He be saying it's not a burp, but don't it sound like one?
Bro, it sounded
that
like the
was-
car was
He said he be stopping himself from coughing.
Bro,
Are y'all
it sounded
funny?
like the
That was a
transmission
burp,
was
though.
going out. Like, I don't know what.
Hey, y'all funny. Hey, y'all funny as hell. That was a burp, though.
I've been telling him that for years.
Something almost came up. That was my fault.
Ooh.
It sounded like it. Talk about burr, 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 burr. Car breaking down. Like, man, what was that?
No, but for real though, to get back on topic, they do need to blow it up. There is no other option. Let's get Dame out of there. Let's get CJ out of there. Let's let Melo retire. Let's get Nurkic on a team that's going to teach him how not to foul.
Hey, Jimmy, guess what I'm doing?
Packing your bags.
I'm detonating the TNT. Because it's over. What the fuck wrong with you, nigga? I told y'all, bro. We finna go ahead and get, look, bro, they done got rid of the first piece, the coach. That's already out of there. Dame already said he don't want, I don't even want to talk about who gonna be my coach. Just get a coach. Jason Kidd don't want to come. So who the options? They ain't getting Mark
They
Jackson.
let Jason Kidd turn them down.
Jason Kidd.
Come on, man.
You turning offers down?
Is Jason Kidd really a good coach?
Well, you getting turned down by somebody who we don't even think is
who. Exactly though. He not even I don't think he thought about it. It was
They
so quick,
finna be
bro. He didn't get it to the
trash,
offseason.
I think Jay Kidd real happy being an assistant.
If Portland blowing up, this
No pressure.
really
He's
trash.
like, yeah, I'm good.
There a couple more championships,
Yeah.
maybe.
Maybe.
I'll
Next
let
thing-
Frank take all the heat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he gonna take some heat this summer.
You know they're gonna be on that with him. Ship coach. That's a good transition. Lakers. Another team.
Yes, sir.
Lakers' biggest flaw was exposed. They are extremely reliant on LeBron and AD. And if one of them pieces are out,
It's over.
it's over.
Yeah, real ugly.
Cass.
Not another game.
Cass. Cass.
If one of them pieces is out, it's a wrap. AD went down, and I was like, yeah, that's probably it. LeBron was coming in already with the messed up ankle and all that, so that was.
They didn't have a chance though against that Suns when AD went down though.
I was a little. I was surprised at how well Chris Paul was able to come. He still ain't all the way there, but he was able to do more than what he was doing.
You play average.
Yeah.
You play real average for point guard.
But with the injury, Jim, with the injury, that wasn't average, bro.
Surprised
With the
that
shoulder-
Dennis
with the shoulder-
Schroeder.
With the
What about
shoulder
the-
injury,
What about the shoulder injury?
he was still able to get certain shots he wanted, and he was still able to facilitate fouls.
He can do
That's what we
middies.
said. Nothing
He can do middies, but you going under every screen.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm
He
just
didn't
saying.
do any.
Yeah, we didn't see nothing different for Chris Paul. Like,
I'm not saying he did anything.
No, you can finish.
No, I was just saying. I think with the injury, that's what gives it a little bit more for me. Though. You feel
That
like
would make
him,
it.
I feel like
him a point guard.
that. Wait,
How to
that,
play a position.
are you giving him a compliment, or are you trying?
Am I giving Chris Paul a compliment for what he
I'm
just
trying
did?
to. No, y'all supposed to talk me into a point guard.
Chris Paul wasn't even the best point guard on his team this series. Are we being honest?
No, he wasn't.
He was hurt.
Yes, he was. He was running.
Cameron
You talking about the dancer?
Cameron Payne was
He
the
was
best
hurt.
point guard in the series.
Shout out
I'm saying
to
Chris
Cameron
Paul was
Payne.
hurt. That's
Out
why he
there
couldn't.
swinging.
That's why he couldn't.
But
elevate.
if Cameron
Chris Paul
Payne
was
didn't
hurt.
perform,
Hold on,
Yeah,
fellas. Hold on, fellas. Hold
that's
on.
what
We
I'm
can
saying.
get on the
I'm not
Suns.
saying. I'm not
Hold
denying
on,
that.
fellas. We can get on the Suns when we talking about this next series that they got coming up. But right now,
All right.
it's about the Lakers.
I'm just speaking on why the
You
Lakers lost. And they did not.
You right. You right.
but we
Yeah,
all know why
you right,
the
also.
Lakers
Dennis Schroeder,
Yeah,
he coming
yeah.
back. Yes or no? I just want a quick one.
Absolutely not. I'll actually tell you who's coming back. Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Everybody else.
No, name?
No, everybody else.
What about that coaching staff?
You said, well,
Are they all back?
They got to come back, I guess, because
Alex
Anthony
Caruso?
Davis hurt.
The ball bumper?
No, he can come back. He can come back because he's cheap, but that's it.
Because
THT?
he's cheap. He can come back. He can come back because he's young. Only because he's young, Rich. Only because he's young.
He is a
I'm ready.
restricted free
I'm
agent.
ready to move off that contract. I'm ready to move off of it before
How
we
much
pay
he
him.
getting paid?
We about to
He's
have
a
to pay him.
restricted free agent now.
We about to have to pay him now. Do a
He
little
gonna ask
sign
for something
trade.
so crazy?
I was say he shouldn't ask for nothing crazy.
He's not gonna ask for nothing crazy, but we can sign him back. But I'm saying move off of him. Sign him back
You
for
saying
a
sign him, but
50
move
mil,
him.
and then move off of him. Move off that contract.
Y'all don't want to bring KCP back?
Hell no. I mean, that's
We gotta
personal.
find. We gotta find another one of those.
Who?
Why we get
He's
rid of?
talking about we gotta find another
Why we get
one.
rid of Danny Green, man?
Yeah, shit like no,
Don't
that,
make,
like
because
that.
Danny don't make shots
Like
every
that.
game.
He don't have to.
What you talking about?
He don't have to. Man.
That spacing.
That
You
boy
still got
Danny
to
always
guard
in the
that
right
shit.
place at the right
They
time.
respect
though.
Danny Green. They leaving KCP. Leaving him. He's supposed to be an elite shooter.
Elite.
Nah, he not that. He a good shooter.
We
He
could.
ain't-
Let me tell you something. Lakers could find another so-called elite shooter. That could be found. Because
Who can play defense?
come on, bro.
Hard.
Yes.
Slash
Yes.
well.
Yes.
Give me a
There's
name.
not
That
that
ain't
many
all.
elite shooters though in the league though.
But no. Marcus
God.
Shaw needs to retire. But we said this before he came here. We said this on his last year in Toronto. Marcus
That
Shaw-
boy also said he needed to
He
retire 3
retired
years
and then came back. The shit didn't make sense. You was right. He was right.
In the bubble, I was just like, bro, need to call it. I was just looking. I'm like, bro, getting switched on by 6'1" point guards. And he not taking them. I
They
don't
killing him.
mind that. I don't know where his mind at. Get him
Taking
out.
the ball out of his hand. Soft. Montrezl
I'ma keep it
Harrell,
a-
he got to go. And it ain't even Montrezl Harrell's fault. It's just the coaching staff didn't believe in him, so he got to get out of here.
But
Yeah,
did they
yeah,
give him a contract?
he got a play option, but I know he's going to decline because he got DMPs at the end of the season. That don't make sense.
Yeah, he probably.
Andre-
wouldn't. Let me see what else.
Andre Drummond, let him walk. We don't even got to pay him. We don't got to do nothing for that. We don't got to offer
Yeah,
How
him.
much
boy
Andre?
Drummond wasn't even
How much
rebound.
do you think Andre Drummond deserves to make?
About 15 mil a year. Nothing more, maybe less.
Let me ask you a question.
I can agree with that.
Let me ask you a question real quick. I saw. I ain't even gonna put it on the show. I wanted to saw it on picture for probably, but I saw. That's a show. What up? Good. I saw a center they could be looking for this. A center they could be looking for this offseason. Hassan Whiteside. I want to see how y'all felt.
On the
No,
Los Angeles Lakers?
he's a goofy.
Yeah, I should have screenshotted and posted it just so you can have some reference.
He don't play winning basketball either. He just like Drummond.
That's what I was
Worse.
thinking, bro.
Because he can't move as good.
Off my team.
Turn it up on the winning team.
He can't finish though.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like you can't
Who,
just drop
Hassan
on certain Twitter.
Drummond, man, did you see how bad he was?
Bro can't
No,
finish.
he couldn't even get a buck though. He couldn't get a buck though.
I
Nah,
was
he can't
surprised
finish
that-
that.
I was surprised he looked at that bad though, honestly.
Like not
Like,
even a buck though.
rebound, catch the ball at the rim, dunk the basketball.
He can
Like, that's
rebound.
what you do.
Nah. Not at the level.
I don't think he ever hit like 16 or so. Like he usually like average 16 rebounds.
I thought he was get like. I thought
He can
like
rebound well, but the problem is that's like his only thing. Like he can't really, you can't trust.
But he didn't like dominate.
Can't trust him to dribble. Can't trust him to finish. Can't shoot.
That shouldn't be a problem. That's easy.
Now you got to finish around that buck.
Yeah, he
That's
can't
easy
do that.
though. Get it. If I got the board already, I should be able to finish that. That's easy.
Like, bro, I don't trust bro on putbacks. That's the problem.
Just ask me. What the fuck? When I get the board, I go back up, I finish. That's how you do it. Like, I don't know why he couldn't do it, but you know, whatever.
Because maybe you didn't do it and you couldn't show him.
Oh, that's why
Now
he's not that good at rebounding. He got it from you. Get it.
Hey, look,
you was one of his teacher drumming when he got that.
A little big drum. I got some Caldwell tape for you. Go on here, check it out.
You got
rebounding specialist.
I'll open it up to y'all. We're gonna hit one more team.
He gotta stop, man.
We're gonna hit one more team. New York.
That was all Jew.
Or Dallas.
It was a Jew. Work that other hand.
That light was a little big for Jew this time. I don't know if he's gonna do it every time, but this is his first playoffs playing in the Mecca. Light was really bright. And this is his first playoffs, and it was like packed house of fans. So celebrities front row. I feel like that was just nerves. I hope it ain't like, you know, he's that type of guy in the playoffs, then, you know what I'm saying, switch him in the regular season.
I hope not.
So I'm gonna book it on, you know what I'm saying, big lights this first time. I ain't gonna put too much on him this time, but don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't be no dunker. Let me stop.
Clay Thompson.
I know.
Julius has firmly solidified himself outside the top 25 for that performance.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. You talking about
top 25 players
top 25 in the league?
Yeah.
He was that though?
For that performance, I got to take you out.
He definitely.
He was in it.
He was definitely saying he was top 25. Come on.
He was in it. Oh,
he averaged 24, 10, and 6.
Bro was hooping.
What that mean?
Season.
What that mean?
If you did what he did in the regular season, in the playoffs.
Yeah. And I'm saying,
it's easy to say it now, but I know. Come on.
On like 30% shooting.
I was acting like he wasn't hooping.
We could say it. I ain't gonna lie. We could say it now just because I had them beating Atlanta, so I'm not gonna hate them. I had them beating Atlanta, so I'll say that. I'm not gonna hate them. I gotta eat that. I gotta eat that crow. So whatever.
What is that, Lee?
They call it eating crow. I think is what they call it.
But you said you want to talk about Dallas or Portland?
I said New York or Dallas, and y'all went to New York immediately. So I know
I didn't go to New York. I didn't go to New York. I don't want to talk about New York. They weren't gonna beat that team. That team was great. That Atlanta Hawks team down to go to the Eastern Conference Finals this year. But
he wanted to say more.
We'll get on that later. But that Dallas team,
being that Brooklyn team.
That Dallas team, Luka is 22 years old. I'm telling Dallas now, I'm telling Mark Cuban now, do not let this be a Dan Gilbert situation with LeBron and you don't get him no help. Get him some help. Do whatever you can. Go all in. Don't play around with it. Porzingis is not the one. Let him go. Tim Hardaway Jr. is not a 2. Let him go.
Wait. You don't got just because he ain't. You gotta let him go.
He not no 2, like he said, but he not bad.
He's a free agent this year, right?
No.
If it depends on his contract.
He's a free agent this year. I'm not paying him no $100 million.
No, I'm not paying him like a 2.
$100 million. Why we paying him $100 million?
Man, that's what these players be asking for, man.
$20 million probably cap.
That's
why he was hooping like that. He's playing for his contract.
And you know what's crazy? I can actually see a bottom to a team that almost like, hey, look, I got 90 for you type. Somebody $100 million. Yeah, somebody got him. Damn.
Somebody gonna pay Tim. Trust me. He did on one of them elite shooters you was talking about, Lee.
5 years.
Hey, can I tell you? My fault. Can I tell you real quick what Bleacher Report said?
Mike front loaded.
You was on Bleacher Report like a
smart man.
A mother.
Nah, it literally just popped on my phone as we talking. But I just want to say what Floyd just said real quick. He said as regards to the fight, I'm a legal bank robber.
Makes sense to me.
That was funny, bro. Like,
what did he say, Lee?
I'm a legal bank robber.
Yeah.
Like he's legally robbing banks, but like because he got 30 mil for that fight, and it was nothing.
Okay.
You feel me?
Nah,
Shit
that's
like
crazy
that.
how much money he get in one fight. That's insane.
An exhibition. But back to the topic though, that shit was just plain to me. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, but Luka needs some help, man, in the worst way possible.
Yeah,
Too young to be on the bench.
What you think he need though? Like you going for
Damian
a year?
Lillard.
Oh,
Y'all out hunting.
I mean, shit, ain't the Nets hunting?
Sometimes on your laps.
That was perfect though. Is
you
Dame
talking
under
different.
contract though?
You said
you
what?
talking different.
Dame under contract.
Dame is under contract.
I'm asking. Oh, okay.
I don't know how
talking
long he's
different.
under contract, but Dame is under contract at least for a year.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. They don't got the pieces.
I don't think nobody got
Stay
to
easy.
get Dame, if we're being honest. So it's gonna have to be a third team regardless.
Yeah.
But they're damn.
But if they be trash though, he bet and he asked for a trade and it be a new coach and they like got so much respect from over there. They done again, man. Like they get all these young players and draft picks and stuff like that. I think they'll fuck with Dame like, yeah, man, I don't want to say get him like, you know, to Los Angeles or something, but I'm pretty sure they get him somewhere though. If they going that route. Type shit.
For sure.
It's in Dame court in that regard.
Yeah.
Maybe y'all
That's the
could be
type of
right.
player that he needs. He needs somebody that can also go get their own buck.
Yeah.
I don't.
For sure.
I think they need defense, man.
I mean, there's a lot of teams that need
Worst
defense.
team they can't be the worst defensive team in the league. They just can't. You can't.
Portland was the worst defensive team in the league.
That's my point.
Nah, I'm talking about Dallas though.
Oh, yeah. They just,
I'm not saying Luka get traded. I'm saying Dame leaves. Luka stay.
I know. Yeah.
Now he
They
got
would lose their mind to trade.
Oh,
Luka.
Mark Cuban gave Luka that.
He would ask
10-year
for a trade.
contract.
I'd be like, nah,
You're not going anywhere.
you're not going
you
anywhere.
wanna-
Whatever you want.
Can they do a 10-year contract in the NBA?
He about to
They
sign.
used to.
He about to
But
sign a
they-
supermax.
They used to do that type of stuff. I think Shaq signed something like that. It was like a 10-year, $200 million contract, something like that, like one of them old baseball contracts.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Slowed down doing that. I think they started paying too many bums as a youth.
But Luka about to get $200 million supermax this summer.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
No. He deserves it though.
I got no problem with that.
47
No, it will.
14. Game
There's a
seven.
reason I thought he was going to be number one this year.
Oh, so you still crazy as hell, brother. You keep on trying to bring that back up like you wasn't crazy for saying that day, though.
He's still crazy.
You still crazy as hell.
I don't
You
know.
know you ain't crazy as hell.
But
Like
it's
I
all right.
said. Like, nah.
I don't mind being a little crazy. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't mind being crazy.
It's still crazy because he didn't beat them, so he's not the best player.
Yeah, still crazy as hell.
Who had more
Still
help?
crazy shit. What that
It
mean?
don't matter, man.
I ain't gonna lie, the Clippers.
None of that
didn't have a real
matters
big.
now.
So did they have more help?
Who?
They didn't have a real big. So did they have more help? Shit, I don't know.
Did the Clippers have more help?
Yes. Yes.
Reggie Jackson. What?
Reggie Jackson had the series of his life. That was
That boy's balling. I
Who you
can
talking
say
about?
that boy's balling.
Nah, we know that though.
bro was
Marcus,
making clutch
Marcus
threes.
Morris, 7 threes in
blown
game
away.
7.
Nah,
Marcus Morris
that was crazy.
tying
That's
the NBA
crazy.
record. Come on.
That's crazy.
Talk about
Y'all
him.
blown away.
Can't predict that. Somebody got rich off fan do for that one.
Nobody bet on that. That
Nope.
probably wasn't even up there. Come on, man.
All right, man. So now I think we should talk about the teams that are still with us again in the playoff round.
Hey, they just said, I'm sorry, so they just said Tom Thibodeau won Coach of the Year.
Told you.
I'll let you go ahead and drop
My
that.
boy Tom.
I like that.
That's a good transition to the East. The team that beat them. The Atlanta Hawks
Let me tell you something about Trey.
versus the Philadelphia 76ers, the Hawks. We recording on a Monday. Hawks just beat them. I believe that was yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Game 1. Trey played amazing all game.
Yes, he did.
They went with Danny Green on them for the whole game, basically.
Killed him.
Making his ass. He ain't seen the move
Flow
before.
game was working. Off the dribble 3 was working.
So game always.
help
Tony
from
Parker
the
wasn't doing shit like this, boy.
Hey, quick question though. What happened to that DPOI that guard 1 through 5? What was he at? Who was he guarding out there last night?
He was guarding
Oh, Ben Simmons not going
Colin.
Trey?
It's gonna come.
Not sure why. I don't know if that was a
I'm
coach.
calling it. I'm calling it.
Why he
I'm
not
calling
guarding him, Lee?
I'm
What you mean you calling it?
coming.
He's going to have to do it.
Coming.
That's not
It's
calling.
coming. But I'm saying it's coming.
I would've led with that.
It's first game. It's first game. We're gonna feel
You're gonna lose your
No.
game. You're losing
I'm not
your
gonna
home
game
court
with-
advantage because you're scared to play Ben Simmons on trade.
Hey, look, I called him. When we was
Are
on
they
the
scared
phone.
that John
I
Collins
don't know
is
if you want
too
me to
big?
call it here. I don't know if you want to call it here, but Philly get the next 3 games. So I don't even want y'all to think like it's anything where like, man, whatever, bro. I feel what y'all
Hey,
saying on
Hey,
some.
Lee,
I would
hey,
rather.
Lee, what you
We
got
can
on
bet
that,
that.
brother?
We can bet that.
What you got on that, brother? My hand now.
What you want, brother? Dinner? You want me? What you
Oh,
what
we
you
can
want me to
definitely
do
do
for you?
dinner, brother.
You want me to
Y'all
take
better
care of
be
you at the
specific
club?
about where he
Let me
taking y'all.
take care of you at the club. What you want, man? I definitely feel.
Lee
What you
gonna
want
take
me to
y'all to
do, player?
McDonald's.
We can just do a simple dinner, brother. It don't gotta be nothing crazy.
Lee
Hey,
gonna
look,
take
man,
y'all to
where-
Wendy's.
Where you trying to go?
This man,
Wait.
the next 3 games.
We can do Friday. We can do Fridays, Lee. You know that's one of my spots.
Oh yeah, I got you. I hold you down on Friday. They gonna get the next.
You saying they about to win both games in Atlanta?
Possible.
I
Call
got
me
me
crazy.
free meal, cuz.
Y'all ain't watched
Call
that
me
game
crazy.
yesterday.
Call me crazy. You
Call
know
me
what I saw?
crazy.
You know what I saw?
I saw Philly
Got that.
down 30.
What you see, Lee?
Can I tell
What do you see?
can I
What
tell
you, what you see?
You saw,
What you see, Flea Dog?
you saw Philly down. Got to. You got some
it,
more?
bro.
You saw some more? I don't know if you saw anything else, but what I saw, with my 4 eyes, what I saw was a team that was down big early
30.
because
Why?
damn near wasn't interested because they damn near was not interested. And there's the playoffs, and I know it's bad to say.
They not
I
interested.
know it's. I
Also,
think
They
they
don't
underestimated.
set the flex.
I think they underestimated them going into that game. If I'm being honest with
Who
you,
the shit
because
think they
as you see,
underestimate somebody?
as the game went on, as backs got tighter, the game was down to 4 points. Playboy.
Do we make anything of that? Leak out.
No.
Do we make anything of that? Them almost fumbling the bag.
No, because that's.
I mean,
that's
they the first seed like in the East. So like the fact that they was down 30 and then fought back, that's like they what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to close. But the fact
I mean, they
that
almost
Atlanta shut that door, that's all Atlanta.
but that's simple coaching adjustments because all that happened was they put on the full court press. You can have a couple of talks. You can have one.
And they
practice,
didn't have no
one walk.
timeouts. I think that's really what
They didn't have no more timeouts. So, hey, look, man. I hope Philly not holding on to that 4th quarter. I hope that ain't just telling Leak that they about to win the next 3 games.
What'd you see?
That ain't it.
Because I'm just saying
that
the
ain't-
same thing you were saying for Philly not being interested when the game started. You could say Atlanta stopped being interested when they got up 30.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this game
Put
over.
off the gas.
Whatever we do, we're not losing this game.
Yeah.
We do. We're not losing this game. And
I
I feel
think
like
it's
at
a
some
bit-
point though, they would have kept the gas on though, right? Am I not tweaking?
Let
Like
me
they
tell you
were
something.
up by such a sizable
I don't
amount.
know if you ever been a
You're not
part
gonna
of
let
a
it get
team.
to 4.
I don't know if you ever been
I
a part of a
understand.
team that's blowing somebody out. But once you let your foot off that gas, it's very hard to turn it back on. Very hard. That's why leads be blown like that. Because you want to put the starters back in when they weren't even supposed to come back in.
Yeah, put their
Starters
shoes
definitely
back on.
started. They mind out the game.
Yep.
Nah,
That's how you
yeah,
get upset.
Game 2.
But listen. We already shook on Friday, so it don't matter.
Let me tell
Do
y'all
you find
something.
it concerning at all that?
Definitely.
Do we find it
I
concerning
didn't
at all
see.
that
Y'all right
Joel
about
Embiid
that.
basically dropped 40,
And they still lost.
lost like that? Because it was a definitive win. Other than the fumbling of the bag, which occurred at the end of the game, it was a pretty definitive win from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Joel Embiid was a monster the whole game, but
That's another brother that probably needs some help.
No.
But if your number 2 talking about he don't need a jump shot, he's crazy as hell. Like,
now his number 2 scoring option is Tobias Harris.
Yep.
Right, but
which
the
everybody
guy
in the
that
league
had the
respects.
ball most of the time don't shoot.
You right.
Like, he got that pill 75% of the time. If it ain't Joel, so Joel body got the rest. So Tobias get the a quick 3 or a drive, but Ben got that ball, bro.
That's true.
And if you don't never want to get a jump shot, like I don't even understand the logic of that. Like you don't even want to post. You don't want to post game neither. Then like, what you want to do?
He's not comfortable with it, man.
I can't explain that.
Come on, man.
He's not comfortable.
I can't explain that. I honestly don't got no answer for that because that is weird. Because I'll be trying to get
if the man would have told me, now I don't want no jump shot. I'm 16 points. I'm gonna get this post. It ain't going. All right.
He didn't even do that.
He not even saying that, old soul.
Not even doing that.
You want to dribble? Come on, man.
He got shooters.
Come on, man.
I don't know.
Hey, look, I called it. 76 win the next 3.
Oh,
you know, you got it.
What?
We already going to Fridays. I'm just glad you ain't say Olive Garden, so we good.
I'm concerned. I'm concerned a little bit by that game 1, because I thought it's not like Philly. I think the main issue is that it was like, other than Joel Embiid, what you gonna do? And can Tobias Harris really be the number 2? And then the whole Ben, this has been the issue. This is the thing everybody been thinking about all year.
Mm-hmm.
Philly got on paper, talent-wise, Ben Simmons is amazing.
They got some talent on paper, no cap.
Joel Embiid, but paper and production on the floor, you see it. Tobias is probably ideally a 3, but hey.
He's supposed to be the 3.
So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting because I think defensively, that's what's really good. Because everybody basically on Atlanta got off. I think that was a bigger issue than the offense.
No kid, though. Everybody did have a decent game.
Atlanta didn't see them.
Come on, man.
What you
They gonna feel them next game. They gonna feel them next game.
I'm saying, come on, man.
League said they gonna just flip that switch, Red.
I'm not saying. I ain't even saying that. I ain't even saying that.
I'm very excited to see Game 3.
Them Atlanta.
I'm very excited to see Game 3. I think
I'm sure Philly
Atlanta might let their foot off the gas a little bit. I want to see Game 3 because either it's gonna be 2 situations. It's either gonna be 1-1 or they're gonna be down 0-2. And either way, that's gonna be.
Oh, so they're gonna be 0-2 going to Atlanta?
We could have.
No, because that means no.
They 0-2 going to Atlanta. That means somebody hurt.
Might well
what the hell? Somebody
buses,
ain't healthy.
Because Trae Young got help, unlike Luka.
Yeah,
they got a team.
They definitely got a team. And that boy Pale, so much respect.
People fit together on that team. I think that's the thing. People.
Nah, that nigga Buggy, him on the Bucks.
I was gonna say it.
What you mean? Him on Atlanta Hawks?
Crazy.
No, but him on the Bucks would be tough.
Atlanta Hawks.
He be man. Look, you got that. You got it because you called him. He tough. But I'm saying him on the Bucks. That would have been special.
Let me tell you something. The Bucks lose this game tonight, I'm gonna have a real problem with Giannis.
I was about to say, speaking of Milwaukee, that's a great transition.
Giannis
we'll make a game 1.
By beating them, bro. I got you. He good. He's good.
No.
By sweeping Miami, he's good, bro. You feel like he already got his respect back.
That's crazy.
What we think about the James Harden injury? We got to talk about the elephant in the room.
What you mean? What we think about?
My heart's hurting.
Do we think? I know. We know.
Nets in 5, cuz. With or without him. Come on, man. What we talking about? We don't gotta keep talking. We ain't gotta talk about Brooklyn too long.
It didn't look like they needed them. That's all I saw.
That's why my heart's hurting, cuz.
Impressed.
Heart's hurting, cuz.
Hey, look, man. I told these niggas about Kyrie. You
say
gotta like the man.
Chris Middleton,
superstar.
Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday offensively had off. Giannis was
Chris Middleton.
Also, Brooklyn.
Capital Middleton.
Brooklyn is at home, so they did what they were supposed to.
I also don't want to hear that disrespect.
He gonna have to hit this.
I said from last series, Chris Mid ain't mid. No, I can't put that on him yet.
You can't say he mid after game 1. That's crazy.
Oh, he can't. I've been saying it, so he can't.
If he have another bad performance, Chris Mid might get his.
Wait for the night. Wait for the night.
I'm here to tell you, Chris Mill not about to have no bad games tonight. Y'all crazy.
Alright.
These are NBA professionals, man. They're not about to have a bad
What
game.
does that mean? Denzel Valentine, NBA professional too.
Are we comparing Chris Mill to Denzel Valentine?
I mean, we saying NBA professionals.
Are we? I hope.
That's what I don't know what the hell we brought up Denzel Valentine for.
We saying NBA professionals, and I can cook that NBA professional. So I'm saying we talking about NBA professionals. Some NBA
You can
professionals
cook
can get-
what?
We don't gotta get into that shit. We don't gotta get to that. I don't want to hear about
Denzel and 3.
Denzel 6'5", you tweaking, cuz.
The Brooklyn Nets don't got no crazy defense. No, they don't even have a good defense. It's a terrible defense. The
Who you
Bucks,
talking about?
the Brooklyn Nets.
Okay.
Oh,
The Bucks shot 6 for 30 from 3. It's their
Yep.
worst shooting. Come on, we can't expect them to have another bad game like that.
They shot bad like that game 1 versus Miami as well.
They still won, but that's what led to them sweeping
But it's a difference between Miami and Brooklyn.
for sure. You got to come with the A game.
power.
So for the
What?
series,
Offensive power.
I had the Bucks.
Yeah.
I was feeling the Bucks in the matchup even before James Harden got hurt. Game 1 was
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I like how they match.
Wait, you chose the
They
Bucks?
can defend. I think they
They talk
can
like
defend
those crazy.
Brooklyn obviously better than Brooklyn can defend them. But
Hey, he trying to bet you on that
also
game.
the more talented
Bullshit.
team.
I'm trying to get 2 meals over this shit, Rich. You said you got the Bucks in this series also?
I have Bucks in this series, and James Harden getting hurt makes it interesting.
How?
Makes it more interesting. Although it's game 1, so you know they're supposed
You
to.
said how?
Hell, look, man. All right. Yeah,
Are you a Nets fan?
You talking me? No, I'm not.
No, he know who I'm talking to.
Oh, you know he is. Boy,
I'm
on
not. I'm
Hold
not.
on, hold on.
I'm a James Harden fan.
Did
He
you
think
hear?
it's laughable that they can lose.
Did you hear how he
I don't
said
think that. I don't think that. I don't.
You're laughing. You don't
you-
have to.
Are you
I'm
a
not
Brooklyn fan?
laughing at.
I'm not.
Y'all
Hey,
know
that's
I'm
what
not
laughing
laughing.
at our
Nah.
face like, no, I'm not laughing.
Crazy.
Y'all know I'm not laughing at that, bro. It's Jimmy, bro. He do it to me. Y'all know I'm not laughing at that. It's just, I don't know, man. I just feel like Cream Rises to the top, man. I don't know. Like I just.
You come with the metaphors today.
Maybe I'm a hater. Maybe I just don't believe. I don't believe in Chris. I don't believe in Chris Mid. Like I
Nigga,
like Drew Hop. I like
Just
Drew
say you're a
Holiday.
Nets fan, bro. There's a
No,
lot
no,
of
no.
out here, bro.
I don't.
But this is the
No,
only
I
team that
don't-
got a chance to beat them. So
I don't
I
think.
want to think about what you're saying. If you say you don't believe in
I
Chris
would agree
Mill,
with that
I want you to keep that same energy for whatever team they play after this.
because I don't know if
I'm a James Harden fan. That's
James
why I
Harden
said it
not
hurts
playing.
that he went down.
I think Philly too.
That's why it
dysfunctional to
hurts
beat
that
them.
he went
Hawks ain't
down.
got enough talent.
But they also have Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. I feel like it already would be tough for them to stop Kevin Durant. And Kyrie Irving is on the whole. Talk to me.
So who do you think that's left in the playoffs got the best chance to beat the Nets?
Bucks.
No, Lee.
The best chance to beat
Oh, you
them.
said Lee?
West or East? Open it up for you.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Hell no.
I lie to you. I actually don't know. If they can get past Utah, maybe the Clippers. But I don't know. Honestly, I don't want to just say the Clippers. I would say the Clippers though, just because I feel like they have just because of the wings. Like that's the only way I would say the Clippers.
You said
I
because
feel
what?
like the wings. I feel like the wings could help slow down Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. You feel me? And
So you believe in
they
Paul
have a
George?
final- I'm not
Paul
saying that.
George
That's what I'm
can
saying.
guard,
You said the
believe
best
Paul
chance.
George could give me 20.
You said the best chance.
The reason why
You
I
didn't
asked you that,
say.
I'm telling you the reason. Let me tell you the reason why I asked you that. It's because how you don't believe in the Bucks, I don't believe in the Clippers.
I understand that.
The Clippers are Kawhi or bust. If we being completely honest, especially against
So-
the Nets.
Can I ask you another question then? Can I ask your question with another question?
Okay.
You say you trust the Bucks. Would you rather trust a champion?
Ooh, I don't trust none of them teams.
But I'm saying, I feel you say you have more trust in the Bucks than the Clippers.
Yes,
Would you rather trust the champion than just the MVP?
I think
Because I'm putting my faith in the champion, the guy
I
that's
don't
already
believe
been to the
he's
For
final.
help.
I don't believe he's a champion because he's a leader or like that travels with him. I think it's because he was in great situations.
Oh,
Okay. Hey, look, I'm not saying.
No disrespect to that champion. Of course, he's a Hall of Fame,
Stupid.
top 10 player in the league.
Hall of Famer.
Nah, you Hall of Fame.
Wow, Hall of Famer.
You got 3
Well,
champions. Hall of Fame.
I could just see
You
it
got
being
3
a little. You got 2 of them things.
Don't you ever be
2 of them things. Don't be disrespect. Don't be disrespect. We can't give him that third one.
Nah, it is
Oh,
too.
so you gotta give him a chip, brother?
D Wade had grind for that third. We can't give him that third one now.
grind for that third.
How you
No,
already
we gotta-
managed to
Let's not
put
get
D Wade
sidetracked. Let's not
in
get
every
sidetracked.
episode?
What?
D-Wade find his way.
Every episode.
We ain't even talking about the Jazz. That's crazy.
All I'm saying is, if the Brooklyn Nets don't need, if it's laughable that the Brooklyn Nets will lose to the Bucks without James Harden, what they need James Harden for?
Absolutely nothing.
I didn't say it needed James Harden.
So what are we doing in this league?
Trying
What's
to
going
get
on with
chips.
the league? Why they
Trying to get
cheating?
chips. We trying to get
They
chips.
talking about trying to get chips. Like that, though.
Trying to
Like-
get rings, Jumbo. Trying to.
Moving along.
I got you.
Shout out to Kyrie.
Okay,
I got
so
I am-
that's
I am
very nigga
deep.
right there.
I am deemed the Kyrie hater on this.
Yes, you are.
All I say is that Kyrie ain't a leader, but hey, look, man,
Balling.
balling. Since the Boston series, he been balling this series. Started off hot.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the
Kyrie a
head
dog, man. Kyrie a dog.
head
He
is
is a
dangerous.
mercenary
That
on
head is
that court. And
stupid.
when he motivated, he ready to go. Ain't nobody on the planet can stop that man.
James Harden should have went to Philly,
Would have been great.
where he would have been needed.
Traded him for Ben. Whoo! Man,
Would have been perfect.
excited.
And look, if they had traded him to Philly, he'd went to Philly.
James Harden wanted to go to Brooklyn, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
Moving along.
You can go more. You can go on. So
All right, that's it for the East. That's it for the East. Going out to the Wild Wild West, and I say that for a reason because the favorite going into the playoffs was the Lakers. The team that usurped them has a injured. I'm gonna give him superstar, and Chris Paul.
What the hell are we talking about?
No, but my point is, I'm saying the team that beat them,
Say, what the hell are we talking about?
the Denver Nuggets, don't have Jamal Murray or Will Barton right now. I don't know if he
yeah, what happened to Will Barton again, bro?
He don't like the
I like-
playoffs.
Life.
I was gonna say because last it was
He don't
same
like
thing,
the
right?
playoffs.
Clippers.
It gotta be that red.
The Clippers had a scare against Dallas, who they shouldn't have had a scare with, but they also won the series, so I don't really know how to feel about them. And then Utah, ain't none of us believed in them from the jump. So
I believe now.
Mhm.
we can start right there, then, man. We can start right there. Utah Jazz, that's the series one, the 1-4 matchup. Utah Jazz versus the Los Angeles Clippers. We got the number one team in the league from the regular season, best record in the league, dominating people most of the year. Got a great offensive system. Had a lot of chemistry and flow. Probably defensive player of the year. I don't know. Is that official? I don't know.
That's official.
Oh, okay.
That's how they've been all talking about it.
Rudy Gobert as the center.
What's that, number 3?
Number 3.
Boban?
Or number 4.
Boban.
What?
One of them. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
They bogey. Royce O'Neal, the defender.
That's my boy.
D. Mitch is back.
He played hard.
Had some time to recover, make sure his ankle right, make sure his body feeling right.
He's healthy.
Conley is
Superstar.
out. I don't know if he out for game 1, but he went out late in the series versus Memphis.
Superstar.
Don't know what the
Stop repeating,
status of that
stop
is. And then they got Jordan Clarkson, they got Derek Favors off the bench. Very deep team, very full team. Mike Conley being healthy or not is gonna be
Ali.
interesting question. See how that is navigated. Matchup wise, I don't think the Clippers have anybody to check Donovan Mitchell. I think he's too fast. I've seen Paul George get torched by that man as a rookie. He definitely can't do nothing now.
Oh, they
Oh.
Yeah, but I don't know if he got the foot
I
speed.
forgot,
That
I
boy
forgot
is
about
extremely
that one.
explosive.
I don't know why.
I was gonna say
Joe Ingles waiting on Paul George right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Joe.
that Australian hate him. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Straight from down under, Jimbo.
Kawhi's gonna be Kawhi. I have faith.
I
have faith that Kawhi's gonna be Kawhi.
Now he gonna get his.
Yeah, he gonna hoop. Now he gonna
be impactful. I don't know if Rudy gonna get played off the floor. They don't have a point guard to make that a problem. So I think Rudy gonna be able to stay and it's gonna be fine. I think
he might force them to play Zubac low key.
Yeah.
Or at least you're gonna see him a few series.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if Serge is healthy or if he gonna have a chance to play. Probably not, because that boy was in street clothes, and I just feel like it's been so long. He probably just done.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get another ring.
Utah in 6.
Talk to me about it, Red. What
Oh,
I think the Clippers spent a lot of energy that they shouldn't have to spend on the Dallas Mavericks. And it feels like that game 7, I don't know if y'all saw the end of it and how they was acting. They was acting like they won the title. They was acting like they overcame everything, every obstacle in their way. And they was playing, it was a 5-on-1 out there. But Utah is well rested.
Mm-hmm.
When Donovan Mitchell came back, they didn't lose another game. It didn't even look like they missed a beat. So if Donovan Mitchell scoring 30, 35 points a game, plus that defense behind him, it's gonna be a way different series than the Clippers think it's gonna be. Well, I don't even think the Clippers is confident, as America is betting on them. So, we're gonna see.
I don't think Paul George is reliable in this series. I don't think he's reliable all playoffs. I don't think he's gonna be reliable all playoffs. I'm out on Paul George. It's so sad. I done did a full 180 since 2018. It's been a bad couple of years for me and Paul George, but it's all right, bro. I still got a little faith.
I play devil's advocate.
Now, if Reggie Jackson want to average 22 points a game,
I don't think that's happening.
Stupid ass.
It's a different series if Reggie Jackson averaging 22 points a game.
He did with them. The shooter should have been on.
Shot is
But
low.
can I play devil's advocate though?
Hey, can I play devil's advocate real quick?
Oh, this nigga here, folks, finna steal my line, jackass. Anyways,
We flashing people?
what happened?
No, you good.
I was saying, who y'all flash?
Oh, you good.
All right. Anyway,
Devil's advocate.
Me playing devil's advocate. That I want to say.
Stupid.
When you stumble, you got to keep going, bro.
Yeah, bro. I was trying to. You feel?
You stumble, just keep it rolling. They don't know that. They don't need to know you mispronounced that.
Did America catch that? Nah,
Did America catch that?
Yeah. Nah, but I want to me playing devil's advocate. I want to say, you feel me, that them getting up to play Dallas, using not necessarily using all that energy, but
Not necessarily.
I'm not saying I'm not saying they didn't use all the energy. I'm saying they did use a lot of energy, but maybe I want to say it's gonna keep them hot coming into this game. Better than them being on the receiving end of a team coming in hot, them already having their struggles. Now I feel like this is them coming off of a game where they were like, all right, this could be our hump. The guy almost took us out. We were down 0-2,
Exercise they demons.
You feel me? Like, it's already like he was literally the guy. Like, we literally the only we came into the season we came into the playoffs talking about how we wanted to play them. They got on our ass early. We got over that hump. Yeah, we lost a lot of energy, but if we lock in early, like how we're locked in now, why can't we take the first game? And if we take the first game, we can keep rolling. My thing is, when you get a snowball uphill, and it rolls downhill, and it just keeps on getting bigger and bigger and bigger and
Talking
bigger.
about the snowball effect.
Yes, something like that.
You never seen that before in my life.
Hey,
You never
I
know,
feel like
man.
I feel like the Clippers. I feel like the Clippers do think the way League thinking. Like, yeah, we came back from 2-0, we stopped them, but like how I don't know who said it today, but it was 1-on-5. Like Utah Jazz is the ultimate team right now. Like everybody touching, everybody swinging. Everybody can shoot, but Rudy Gobert, but he do his job. So they shouldn't be thinking like, yeah, man, we overcame Luka. Like, yeah,
Okay.
but this is a team. Like this is the best team record wise. Like
he's 22.
So, right? Like what? So they shouldn't have that mindset, but I feel like they do have that mindset. That's why I feel like Utah gonna get them because it ain't gonna be no one guy. They gonna focus on one guy. Like Utah would do the extra pass every time they play really nice offensive game. So if they got that mindset, they got a rude awakening for that first game.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all.
But
This is a perfect time for y'all to open the floor for y'all. You know, make the apologies that y'all was planning on making.
Yes. Shout out to the Clippers. I apologize for thinking that y'all was some grade A1 certified suckers. Y'all instead are just.
But honestly, we only gotta apologize to Kawhi though, because Paul George is hoop.
Reggie Jackson.
Kawhi
I get big ups to Reggie Jackson because he did hoop.
Shout out to Mark showing up in game 7. Only game he showed up for, but it's okay because it was game 7.
If I'm being honest with y'all, I'll give a little love to Tilo too. Not on some. I feel like like he did the best. Not on some. I felt like he did the best coaching job, but
matter of fact, yeah.
He switched. But he switched players. Hold on. He switched players out of rotation that was in rotation the whole year, and he put other players back in the rotation that showed up in the last game. Luke Kennard had a big. I'm talking about Pat Bev didn't play, and Zubac.
I give
Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard had a big game.
That's it.
Luke Kennard was in the rotation, and Ty Lue the one who put him out. So I can't give you credit for the mistake that you made.
For sticking with him?
He didn't stick with him. He didn't start the series with him.
I give you credit for not doubling down.
He ended the series with him. That was the adjustment. That was a coaching adjustment he made. Like, I'm gonna go back to him. I'm gonna trust him.
But it's not like Luke Kennard was out of the rotation. Luke Kennard was in the rotation
for the year.
It's like
Frank Vogel benching Montrezl Harrell and then deciding game 6 Montrezl Harrell played. And if Montrezl Harrell hooped, that don't mean you the man. You benched him.
I ain't saying the man, but I'm saying like
they could have used Luke Kennard, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I feel you. No, you're right. He probably could have been a help. But I mean, it's just he's seeing like because he could have easily not played. That's what I'm saying. Like he could have easily not played.
I give him credit for not letting go of the rope.
For sure.
I give Ty Lue credit for not letting go of the rope. I give every man on that team credit for not letting go of the rope, with a little bit of an exception to Paul.
Not letting go of the rope.
Good, none of them games. Paul ain't played good.
Paul George
still selling. He's still selling.
Paul ain't actually though. Let me hold on. Let me give him credit for what was that? The beginning of game 6 or game 7? It was one of the beginning of the fourth quarter of one of them games, and he came out. He had a good run, so I give him some credit. I just think this is the thing with Paul George. I have to take it out my mind frame
that he's who he used to be.
Like you're not a number 1 no more. I can't look at you like that because you ain't it. I can see it clear as day. As a number, you dropped 20. You had 10 assists game 7. You getting rebounds. You trying on defense.
You trying on defense.
You're doing what number 2 do.
You got it. Y'all not giving him credit for doing something else though. Knowing that his jump shot isn't falling, so he had 10 plus rebounds in I think game 6, and then in game 7 I think he had 9. I don't want to say 10, but like 9 plus assists.
Leak. The reason why you even special is because of your jump shot. Your jump shot not falling.
That's okay. I'm not saying that's not a problem. I'm saying he noticed that and he did something different. He could have just stuck with that
dunk
part.
On somebody.
I'm saying
that wasn't working, bro.
Paul George's impact did not sway this series either way. That's all.
Okay.
Reggie Jackson, Kawhi Leonard.
Huge. Reggie
So
Jackson
10
blew my
boards
mind.
and almost 10 assists don't sway the series. Don't sway that game.
No.
Not like that,
You
man.
wouldn't have saw
Them
that 10 assists.
every 18 and
You
10.
wouldn't have saw
the same.
you wouldn't have saw them 10 boards from Luke Kennard and have been like, oh, that didn't help them win the game.
Every 18, bro, you playing 46 minutes. I would hope.
I mean, that's Paul George playing most of the
And you
game.
playing all smalls. You the tallest dude out there.
The only thing that I would apologize for is how hard we went when the series was not over.
Should have been, but you know I'm a chill.
I still feel the same way about majority players on that team. And
Reggie Jackson was just a super surprise, man.
beating the Dallas
Yeah.
Mavericks in the first round, it just can't change that for me because y'all supposed to be going to the championship. This team was built to win a championship.
And it was one guy. It was really
If
one
I
guy.
sit here and apologize now because y'all came back from down 2-0 against a team that y'all should have beaten 5, what's going to happen when y'all go down 2-0, 3-0 to the Utah Jazz? What happens if you lose to the Jazz? What happens if you lose next round against Phoenix or the Nuggets? That don't mean y'all had a good season.
That was so tough.
You can't say
bro.
your season was successful.
Because it's
You still
championship
talking about
plus, right?
blowing it up.
Hey, I got
You got
another
a point.
point. I got to apologize to Tall. I was disrespecting them a little bit too.
Who?
Utah.
D-Book.
Oh,
D-Book.
Say what?
D-Book
Oh, you
showed
said
me a
D.
little something. I was treating D-Book.
you
I
mean
thought he
Phoenix?
wanted to hoop it off.
Oh, you talking about
Yeah.
Phoenix?
Yeah, Phoenix, my bad. I'm just doing all my apologies quick. You know, I like doing that. D-Book.
We
Sorry.
talking about Phoenix.
Told y'all about that boy
Man.
D-Book.
I apologize for a damn thing. Yeah.
God damn it. That boy could score.
And that boy.
I
and them
told
boys
y'all
over there
about that
talking.
man D-Book.
I ain't apologize for a
He
damn
scored, he
thing.
scored.
I ain't apologize for a damn thing. You want to show me in devil.
I mean, he was hooping though. Kind of.
I
Thank
mean,
Thank you, Jim.
if
Oh,
Anthony
wait.
Davis, if Anthony
Quick
Davis,
question.
LeBron
Quick
been
question.
there.
You trying to tell me that we can give Paul George some credit? But
Come on, man. Come on, man. Talk about, hey, bro, you know.
10 assists, 10 rebounds.
You know what's crazy?
What is
You know
he
what's crazy?
10
smoking?
rebounds.
You know what's crazy? I ain't even saying we giving Paul George a lot of credit. I just said a little bit of credit,
Why
like
though?
on some 10% type shit.
But
But
the
y'all, it
dude
seems like
dropped
y'all
40
try.
in the
It
closeout
seems like
game.
y'all
Dude
try.
dropped 40 in the
y'all
closeout game in
so
3
It
D-Book
seems
quarters.
like
You
is
ain't gonna
y'all
give him
trying to
credit.
get him 50% of the credit. Shit.
How much
D-Book?
credit does D-Book deserve? Because Chris
D-Book
Paul was
should get
pedestrian.
50% of that credit. I got you.
About 35, 40.
Who else was doing like the big role over there though?
Nigga, Cameron Payne get like 15.
That's it.
15?
Come on, man.
DeAndre Ayton, them first 3 games,
18,
double dubs.
Bro,
18 and 12. 18
Bro,
and
I dropping
12.
30 a night. He talking about dude who got 15 off the bench.
I ain't
18.
saying bro don't get some credit. I ain't.
That was
Well,
Devin
he playing
Booker.
against
Devin Booker's
against
first
a
playoff
team that we
Jordan's
had
flowers
already said
for not being
is
the worst player on
LeBron
the floor.
James and Anthony Davis centric, and Anthony Davis wasn't there for the rest of the games. The games that Anthony Davis was there, they won. So I can't just sit here and be like, oh, they're blowing up the world. I was the one that said they're my dark horse. So I'm not ready to give them. I'm gonna give them flowers when I feel like I'm gonna give them flowers because they're my dark horse. They hooping now.
Quick
But-
question. Quick
Please.
question. Quick question.
Paul George was the 4th most important player in that series.
Yeah, like yo, the logic not there. Like, how we gonna give Paul George something?
This Paul George 10th season. This Devin Booker
I said
first
we
time
got-
in the playoffs.
I said, look,
And you
okay.
telling me you gotta
Listen,
wait
I
for
said-
the series.
I said this.
Crazy.
I'm giving Devin Booker more credit than I'm giving Paul George in his series. I'm saying that. But I'm saying for me to be able to I want to see Devin Booker in this next series. So he's like, oh, this is a superstar. This is the guy that got
There's not a lot.
this
There's
guy.
not a lot of young guys that beat LeBron James in the playoff series, bro.
Not the way he beat him. Not
That wasn't LeBron
47
James.
in a closeout game.
That wasn't
47
LeBron
and 10.
That wasn't LeBron James.
6 for 6 for 3 in the first quarter.
That wasn't LeBron James.
I want LeBron James.
That wasn't LeBron James.
Let me tell you something, Lee.
What's the name on the
LeBron,
jersey?
this ain't the
LeBron
LeBron. This ain't the LeBron James of the age where, and I'm smiling because I ain't got rid of looking at it. But this ain't the LeBron James of the
This is crazy.
age where like a guy could go down and he could, all right, let me elevate this shit. Because he.
You gotta remember,
What?
LeBron James, these guys hero, bro. No matter which LeBron you talking about, that's still tough to beat him, G. Like niggas be
Right, what you
panicking
said,
when they see
bro.
LeBron on the court.
It's not even about that the Phoenix Suns beat the Lakers. It's about how the Phoenix Suns beat the Lakers. I'm telling you what Devin Booker just did, and you just glossing over it.
Devin Booker had 30 first half closeout game.
Like it's 10 rebounds or 10 assists. We ain't talking about that. We're not talking about 18 and 10. We're talking about 47 and 10 in a closeout game in LA.
Your first closeout game, Lee?
What I'm telling you is,
Paul George ain't doing that.
I'm telling you,
Paul George ain't done that in 5 years.
that wasn't a 31-year-old
7.
LeBron James.
He
That's
ain't
a guard
had to
that
be
Devin
31.
Booker shit. That wasn't who was guarding Devin Booker, bro.
The Lakers was the #1 defensive team in the league with Anthony Davis and without Anthony Davis. They've been the #1 defensive team in the league all season.
So you're talking about the regular season then. You're not talking about the playoffs.
This is the first series, bro.
It's still the playoffs, bro. Things change. Like we not gonna act like things don't change, bro. Like now they had a chance to focus in on that shit. Now they had a chance to focus in on who the defenders are. So now we got more comfortable with Dennis Schroeder guarding.
And you
now
can't
can cook that shit.
You can't just believe in that the regular season don't mean nothing when you want to.
Now the regular
You can't do that.
means a lot now. Now it means a lot now.
But I'm saying for your mindset, you can't do that because
How come I can't?
your favorite player is somebody who only shows up in the regular season.
That's cap.
Who your favorite player?
James Harden, but James Harden you talking like James Harden will get out the first round, bro.
I'm talking
like
about James Harden
like,
does not show up in the playoffs. That's what
I'm talking about. James Harden be able to get out the first round. That's what I'm talking about. Like you saying that, I understand that part. Like later on, it's literally one man though. Had Chris Paul not went down, we'd be talking about a champion. But that's another point. Whatever.
You know, it's fine. It's fine.
We get off topic.
Let's talk about the series itself. Phoenix Suns versus Denver Nuggets.
That's gonna be fun. Y'all gonna have to sway me on this one. I honestly don't know. I need to
One of
hear
the
y'all.
best backcourts in the league. Although again, one of their guys is compromised, and Chris Paul probably
keep saying that
hit the midi because he can't shoot threes.
That showed it just fine, brother.
He ain't shooting threes.
Y'all act like
that's crazy.
He Chris Paul or something. I'm gonna say Steph Curry. He never shot threes like that ever.
But he was
like,
still able to shoot
threes, like 7?
He still was able to shoot the 3 ball though. Like now
They're taking the 3 ball out of the point guard package.
He just made a 3 in the last game. What are we talking about?
He's hurt. He's like that shit. Whatever, bro. I don't know. Like I don't know.
He making it taking all the same.
So when he hoop, we gonna give him love. But when he don't hoop,
I'm looking at how he plays.
I'm asking a question. So if he hoop, are we going to give him love? And if he don't hoop, we just gonna say he hurt. I'm just making sure if I can say anything about his game.
If he don't hoop and he hurt, well, I'm gonna say he needs to take him out. Like they need to stop playing him. Like if he's not hooping and he hurt, then he need to get out of the game. But he's not hindering them. He's hurt. Like I'm not like for me, I feel like I can like if he's hindering them and he's hurt out there, I can criticize him. But if he's not playing bad and he's not hindering their performance, I feel like I can't criticize a player for sucking it up and getting out there the ball. Like I just
sucking it up.
Jimmy, bro, what?
We got one of the
Malik,
courts.
Usually be the main one that knows Chris Paul don't suck it up. You just said it. He had a hamstring injury and he didn't suck it up. What are you talking about?
Nigga, what? That is 2 different things, bro.
Being able to walk, than the shoulder, but I hear you.
Being able to walk.
That ain't the only time he said that, Nick. I guess.
Being able to walk.
Hey, look, man. He's been hurt a lot in the plaplayoffs.
Y'all say he can't shoot threes, but
we don't gotta get into Chris Paul. Continue, man. Talk about the series.
One of the best point guards, one of the best backcourts in the league. Also featuring great young defender, great young player, Mikal Bridges.
Voice is crazy.
Jay Crowder, strong vet. Cam Johnson, off the bench, Cameron Payne, the dance guy, showed himself to be of service last series. And then in the middle, DeAndre Ayton had a really strong series. Didn't do anything that was too flashy, but was very strong performances throughout the series. Going up against arguably the best center in the league, Jokic.
Oh,
And
lost me for a second.
Michael Porter Jr., strong shooter.
He gonna have to hoop this series.
He gonna have to.
They don't got him in.
And the rest of the cast.
They don't got a soul
Denver.
though.
He still
They
gonna be
don't
out there
got
missing his shots though.
It's
Nah,
strength
they
against
don't got a
strength.
man. He in his stride. He in his stride, Jimbo.
It's
they
a
don't got a
strength against
man.
strength series.
I don't know if you remember, Jimbo. A few years ago, we was watching him in Hells, and we said he was gonna be the next KD.
Talking about
Yes, I am.
Michael Porter Jr.
Y'all still wrong.
Yes, saying. Not saying he. Man, look. No.
Don't say,
You
don't
wrong.
say, no. Don't say you didn't say he was gonna be the next KD, and then say,
No, I'm not-
I said he gonna be like KD.
No, I'm not. No, I was gonna say you're right. I'm wrong. You're right. I'm wrong.
But
But draft night recaps on the board. It said his back was the problem, and he wouldn't be this type of player.
Now I was surprised.
So
he dropped that
NBA,
though.
so NBA execs were wrong too. I was the closest to being right.
they didn't think
'cause
he
I
was going to be on the
drafted.
floor.
Exactly. So I was the
Nah, they
closest
should
to
have
being
took
right.
that risk though. They should have took that risk. Right.
He's still not smart, but that nigga can hoop.
He's a buck.
He could buckito boy.
He everything that Cal Kuzma think he is.
Yeah. He is the optimum version of Kyle Kuzma, probably.
Yeah.
Kyle
Light
Kuzma
skin and all.
his game a little bit more.
Light
Yeah.
skin and all.
That boy
Nah,
cool,
Brandon.
man.
Jimmy, please. I don't want to talk about that.
But like I said though, I don't know. Somebody can go first, but I don't know if I can say that as my answer. Nah, you know what I'll say answer. I'll go this everybody healthy, right?
I
I'm
mean,
gonna go.
Everybody
Are they
ain't.
healthy? Are they healthy?
I'm saying like
Murray.
everybody like hooping, like everybody that we know hooping.
everybody that's here is gonna
Yeah.
stay.
Right. Like knock on wood, nobody go down. Then y'all like, told you, Jim.
Gotcha.
Alright,
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go Nugs in 6. And the only reason I didn't say 7, bro, because I feel like
And it's a win.
that boy Yoke, bro, like my man Aiden gonna be down there with him, but this your first time in the playoffs, and you gotta guard Jokic.
He about to be
Nothing like
teaching
Mark
him.
Gasol. Nothing
He about
like
to be
Mark Gasol.
teaching him, bro. It's
Even
gonna
him,
be
and then he's gonna
stupid.
roll this man to sleep. 4 fouls, 3 fouls in the first half. It's gonna be real hard to guard this man. So
And Aiden
I'ma
already
go-
don't like to guard the 3 ball, so like he finna
it's
to
gonna
the
be real tough.
line. Like it's finna.
It's gonna be real tough. But
If
that's
Aiden
fine.
get in foul trouble, the series might be quick.
That's what I'm
No,
saying,
no.
bro. Like,
Because
If he pull another
they
Frank-
back
series,
up
might be
center?
quick.
Frank Kaminsky, oh, he gone.
Frank Kaminsky, they back up center, Big Frank the Tank.
Frank the
Big
Tank,
Frank the Tank. No,
bringing it back.
man.
No, I know. I mean, but you know, guards can't change the series. So if D
If
Book
Dame
was
couldn't
there
do it, ain't
and
nobody over there can do it.
I was gonna say Dame was going.
You're right.
I forgot about that Luke Dame shit. I forgot
If
about
Dame couldn't do it,
that.
ain't
Yeah.
nobody on Phoenix could do it. That's how I'm feeling about this.
Yeah.
It's
No,
gonna really
you're right. Never
big is
mind.
DeAndre
But I
Ayton.
said what I
Can you
said.
not
though.
foul
That's
out?
it.
Denver in 6. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna echo
Cause-
that. I'm gonna also say Denver in 6.
Yeah, man. I don't want to keep on pounding that because I like Aiden, but
I might have talked
for that to
myself
be
into Denver.
your first playoff series, that's toughest. Like, you know how they be doing that little open court shit with Shaq and them? They're like, yeah, man, my first one's against Dr. J. He killed me. Like, this is what happens, bro. This is your story, bro.
This is how good Jokic is.
Right?
Denver
Like, you
in
guys
6,
just going there
MP.
like, yeah, I got Jokic. No, I got him. Like, nah, it's tough. It's gonna be tough on you, bro. So, yeah, I got them in 6, man. No disrespect.
Denver in 6, MP. I don't know. Denver in 6, if MPJ could average 25. Denver in 5, but Denver in 6. If he averaged, if he,
Change my pick.
Give me Denver to the finals.
Damn, I didn't know we was doing that.
wait, I always say you skipping episodes, ain't you?
Let me tell you something.
Give me
Let
Denver
me
to the
tell you
finals.
something. If Jokic take these niggas to the finals, Best player in this league.
Hey, man, on
Give me
some real
Denver, give me
shit
Denver
though.
to the finals.
On
I
some
like
real
that.
shit, he get past this series.
Cakewalk.
Hell yeah.
Oh God! Oh God!
I'm
Clippers,
trying to
Clippers
think
ain't got
about it.
nothing for
Cause the
Yoke.
Clippers, cause the
Clippers ain't
Clippers
got
ain't gonna
nothing for
have a
Yoke.
man. The Clippers ain't
Gobert
gonna have
already
a
tried
soul.
it. Gobert already
No,
tried it.
and he gonna Bears go better.
Utah,
He gonna make go better
Utah
too.
ain't got nothing for them because Gobert gonna get eaten alive out there.
And he gonna
Like
make
that,
the
them to
Clippers.
finals.
And again, like I said before, the best guard in terms of like you got a strength versus strength. Like the strength of Denver is Jokic. Like that's the strength.
Yeah.
The best like counter to that would be like the guard matchup, and the people who had the best matchup for that was Portland, and they lost.
Mm.
So
Nah, that's real.
if
Bro.
ain't nobody else gonna go up against them, and they got a better player than Dame, the only other is the Clippers, but I don't believe in the Clippers because it's Kawhi basically.
You're gonna need Paul George, bro.
And they got Aaron Gordon to match up with him. So even then, and Will Barton will probably be by then too. So again,
I don't want to say nothing too crazy, but
give me Denver. Denver to the
if
finals.
Jamal Murray was healthy, Reg,
I might mess around and take them for the chip.
I like them over Brooklyn. Honestly.
Speaking of the Brooklyn, they up 20.
I see it.
Early.
I see it. It's early, but I see it.
Game just started.
What was it any question?
Yes.
And look,
They up 20.
you should take your favorite player and y'all should both go look in the mirror and decide why the hell did y'all come to this team.
And look, like I told you in the chat, he told them niggas what teams he would like to go to. And
He
the
said
silly
one
niggas,
Them Dub team.
he said,
He said multiple
I
teams.
believe,
I blame Houston.
I believe,
I don't blame
I
nobody
believe he
else. I
said
blame
Philly
Houston.
as well.
I
No,
blame
he
I
did
Houston.
believe he said
I didn't
Philly.
say that.
He said he wanted to go to Brooklyn, and he said Philly is a team that he won't like deny.
Yeah.
He didn't
Okay,
say go to
so what you said? So what you said?
I
What
told
you
you.
said? What are we talking about? What are we
He
talking about?
told us what team he
He
wanted.
said his
just
number one was
said-
Brooklyn.
He said Philly is a team that he would
Oh,
not
so you're
even
not
go
listening.
to.
Okay.
No, you not.
No, he chooses not to
listening.
listen. He chooses not
Like
to
he
listen.
said he would go to Philly. He said he would go to Brooklyn, but Philly is a team that he like. I would go there. Like what y'all saying?
Oh, you
Like,
good. You good. You're good.
trade him to
Don't worry
Philly.
about it. Don't worry about it, brother.
Preview for probably our next pod. I think for NBA, we
Y'all are crazy.
might have time to do top 10 in the league. I think we should make that list.
Yes, sir.
I
Revisit.
have my list ready next time.
I got you.
Yeah, give me Denver. And by the way it is looking right now, I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna wait. Denver in the finals.
Brooklyn in 4.
Winner of this series between Milwaukee and Brooklyn will probably go. They are more like I don't think Philly. I'm not in on Philly. So winner of this series, I'm guessing gonna go to the finals. So Denver versus whoever. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Look. PSA, I just saw a bird smack this window and like fall.
Easy.
It was
Yeah.
trash.
It's in the death.
Double homicide. Now let me stop playing.
Stupid ass.
That was funny. That was funny.
Stupid ass.
Going to NFL, big news of the week.
Julio.
On the Tennessee Titans.
Yes, sir.
They effectively replaced the wide receiver they lost this offseason, Corey Davis. Now,
Who? No.
now they have effectively two top 10 wide receivers. And if depending on whoever was making the list, you mess around, someone top 5 receivers. And the best.
They got 2 of the top 5 receivers?
Cap.
Shit.
I was gonna say that's tough.
Shit.
Neither one of
Jay
them.
Brown, monster.
Somebody
boy
was drunk making that list.
They look. All I'm saying, 2 top 10 wide receivers and the best running back in the league.
Mm-hmm.
They still got the dude, the quarterback. Same quarterback.
Fantasy horse.
Still the quarterback. Ryan Tannehill is the quarterback. They just lost.
I don't like Ryan Tannehill.
They just lost Ryan. They just lost their offensive coordinator, Arthur Smith, coach for the Falcons. Atlanta. Fun fact. Defensively, they got the pass rusher Bud Dupree, although he coming off injury from Pittsburgh. And they also drafted a talented cornerback, Caleb Farley, in the draft. I'm not sure how to feel about them. I know offensively they're gonna be explosive, and if they can be,
Tannehill like Matt Stafford with the arm?
No.
Oh,
I think they're gonna win probably at least 11 games, and they got a chance.
11 games? How many
They got a chance
left?
to be a real contender.
They went 9 or 10 last.
I don't know how good their defense gonna be, but if they depending on how good their defense is, they got a chance to be a real contender. Because offensively, they can score on anybody. Because you can't double their wide receivers,
We speaking on if Julio stay healthy.
and
right?
if you do try and double their wide
I was
receivers,
gonna say
Henry gonna run you over.
we got a big if coming.
Julio could easily get hurt.
I was gonna say they're injury away though from being back in last year's spot though.
I mean, they were still in the playoffs last year.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm saying it's not a bad spot to be in.
They
But
also
it's
lost
like-
their tight ends, or tight end, Jonnu Smith, went to New England. That's also a point of reference.
You said they lost their tight end?
Mm-hmm. Bless you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think
I mean, if you got
Overall,
a lot
huge
of
addition.
people, I feel like if you got a lot of people, I'm gonna go quick. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a lot of people, like a lot of weapons on your team, but you ain't got no guy to give it to him, I mean, what's the point? Like if he not out there trying to sling that bitch to the end zone when they get open, like you gonna keep on chucking that bitch out to my boy Derek. No disrespect, but you're not winning no chips just running that ball no more, man. This not, you know what I'm saying, run the ball for chips era. This that, okay, you got a cannon, you got weapons. Let's get it busted. So if dude not trying to
zag when everybody else is zigging.
yeah.
I'm saying.
And then
My question is,
you said they foot defense not even that good, so I don't know.
They made a
I'm
lot of
not-
changes on the defensive end, though. So we don't know what they did.
Yeah. To be
so you
determined.
saying,
To be determined.
are you saying that based on like the wide receivers getting hurt or something? Or you just saying that based on right thing like being like that?
I feel like because I
It's
asked
that-
Reggie, do he got a
it's-
cannon?
And
And
they
then
don't got a cannon.
the games I seen,
You said a
Reggie
Matthew
was just-
Stack. You said a Matthew Stafford cannon. I mean, that's a great arm though. Great
Ryan
arm,
Tannehill.
man.
Tannehill's unproven to the
Thank you.
a lot of
Can
people been watching him for a while, but to the world, I think most people, the jury's still out. They like maybe he good, maybe he's solid, but how good is he? You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna be a
Like Derrick
stats
Henry
guy,
was
so
like-
we can go ahead and move on.
You say you ain't gonna be
I feel like his
stat
stats
guy?
last year wasn't bad. Now I definitely feel y'all because
So that's all.
Derrick Henry it's Derrick Henry centric, but I feel like even with Julio Jones, should still be Derrick Henry centric. So
They are.
They
when
gonna
using
play
Derrick
action
Henry,
people to death. Because they
That's what
scared
I'm
of
saying,
Derrick Henry,
like-
and if it's single coverage, I'm throwing it up.
I think
that shit shouldn't be hard.
He just gonna be a decoy. Now you can't double AJ Brown, basically.
Yeah, I mean that shouldn't
Ain't double E,
some
though.
comeback routes. You feel me? Some
Don't
8
gotta
to
double
10s.
Julio, man.
Oh, don't be disrespectful to the legend.
You got double
He's a
Julio.
legend.
Don't have disrespect.
When he
Yeah,
healthy,
double
he a
Julio.
monster.
You got double Julio.
But
You
that's
You
the
been
disrespect-
caveat.
When's the last time you been healthy?
You been disrespectful. You got double Julio. We been disrespectful.
No, you do not have to double Julio.
Oh, you tweaking. That boy top 5 in this league. What you talking about?
He top five still.
Off name.
Why he not?
Top
If
10.
we talking off name,
If we talking off
Right.
name
Right.
and not the game red,
AJ Brown had a better season last year. What we talking about?
I see
In the year before.
niggas get hurt. And we just go ahead and just denounce
I mean,
them.
if you out for 2 years, what we talking about? Or if you're not being productive for years,
Say that.
what we talking about?
I mean,
he productive when he out there. It's just again.
When you're playing with some dirty birds, I mean, shit, you tend to.
you bound to get shit on, huh?
Are we saying
Uh,
Ryan Tannehill is definitively better than Matt Ryan?
I
We know
didn't
that for
say
sure.
any of that shit.
Younger.
That run
I
game
got
better
faith.
than that. That run game better than that.
For sure. But what they got to do with Julio Jones being healthy?
It's gonna open up. It's gonna make it easier for his quarterback and for him not to get double teamed because you got to worry about that run game.
Also, him being double team was the reason he been hurt for the last 2 years.
I'm not necessarily saying that, but I think he can help him not get double team. Now the rest of us on him.
AJ Brown, the best wide receiver on that team, calling it now.
You smoking that cool back there.
Good move by Tennessee. I'm gonna give it a B+ for Tennessee.
Yeah, it was a great move.
Really good move.
A-. I think it's a great move. Great move. You bring in a legit wide receiver, fill a need. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta, end of an era. Only get a 2nd-round pick, which for someone of Julio's name and status,
That's all it's about.
and production when he's healthy. But again, it always come back to
2nd-round pick and he's productive.
hey, look, man, it's the contract more than that. I think that's what it is. People don't like to pay wide receivers like that. You see how Odell
Teams get just like you. There's some skeptics.
Has Odell Beckham been productive?
We'll see this
same
year.
type of situation.
We'll see this
He
year.
still on the Browns?
Yes, he is.
We'll see this year.
We'll see if he's healthy.
So you saying both the wide receivers gonna have down years? That's what you saying?
You said what?
If they gonna be healthy.
You haven't. You saying both of them wide receivers either gonna get hurt or have a down year this year? What you saying?
I'm saying AJ Brown is a better receiver than Julio Jones.
Okay. Remains to be seen. We'll see.
Oh, it's been seen. Julio got to come back to
you talking about 2 years. Yeah, we coming. Yeah, you can say the court too. We coming.
Is he?
Hey, look, you know,
Anybody
I'm around with Julio.
Yes, I did.
Worth it?
Sadly,
Not worth it.
You said
Oh,
what?
I didn't pay for it. I mean, can I say it over here?
What you say, also?
I said, who
No,
saw the
they
fight?
weren't.
And if you saw the fight, was it worth it?
Oh.
No, they weren't worth it.
It was very interesting, but it was not worth $50.
It wasn't 50.
Finesse.
That worth 50.
Hell no.
Shout out to, I believe that was Logan Paul fighting. Shout out to Logan Paul for making that bag. Shout out to Floyd for making a bag.
Shout out to Chad for getting in there.
Chad said he had a
Chad
great
for
fucking
giving it a
time.
go. Shout out
Hope
to
he's done. I don't want to see that.
more than 90 seconds.
I don't want to see Chad out there no more.
He tried.
Chad said he just getting started, Lee.
He should be done.
All right. That's all I got.
All right. That's going to do it for this week of Any Given Sunday. See you next week.
There it is.